My stepfather stole my $214,000 college fund, while I worked 3 jobs and took massive loans. I should have known something was wrong when Richard bought his 3rd boat. There I was, 26 years old, sitting in my cramped studio apartment eating ramen noodles for the 4th night in a row, staring at my student loan balance of $85,000 on my laptop screen. Meanwhile, my stepfather of 15 years was posting Instagram photos of his brand new 30-foot yacht with the caption, "Living the dream. Grateful for all our blessings, right. Let me back up and tell you how I got here. Because this story starts way before the boats and the vacation homes and all the other luxury crap that should have been red flags the size of Texas. My dad died when I was 10. Heart attack, completely unexpected, left my mom and me devastated. But he was smart about money, always planning ahead. He had a life insurance policy worth $180,000, and he set it up in a trust specifically for my education. College, graduate school, whatever I needed to build a future. The man was thinking about my 20s when I was still losing teeth. A year later, Mom met Richard at a grief counseling group. I know, it sounds like the setup to a Lifetime movie, but Richard seemed different back then. He was a financial advisor, recently divorced, and he talked about money the way my dad used to, like it was a tool for building security, not just something to spend. He was patient with my 11-year-old attitude, never tried to replace my dad, just quietly became part of our family. When Mom remarried him, Richard explained that since he was a licensed financial advisor, he could help manage my trust fund properly, make it grow, ensure it was there when I needed it. Mom thought it made perfect sense. A financial professional in the family, what could go wrong? So Richard became co-trustee of my education fund, alongside some bank that eventually got bought out by a larger bank, and then another bank, until honestly I lost track of who the other trustee even was. Richard assured us he was handling everything. For years everything seemed normal. Richard worked hard. We lived comfortably but not extravagantly, and whenever I asked about college funding he would smile and say the trust was growing nicely. When I was 16 and started seriously looking at colleges, he sat me down with official-looking documents and explained that the trust had grown to over $200,000. But it was tied up in long-term investments that could not be accessed until I was 21. These are smart investments. Jake, he said, pointing to charts I did not understand. Your father would be proud, but we cannot touch them early without huge penalties. We are talking about losing $30,000 or $40,000 in fees,